Chapter 14. The Fallout. You stand at the edge of the corral, trying and failing to lure one of the calves close enough to put their head in a restraint. Ophelia, I'm begging you, just give me 5 minutes to administer your medication. We can both get on with our day. The calf examines you warily before bolting to the opposite side of the corral. Here, Belle. Want me to take over? You stiffen at the sound of his voice, which sounds more amused than upset. I've got it. I just need a minute. Ryder hitches his leg on the fence and watches as you try to coax the calf closer, and you fail yet again. The problem is that you're too anxious. You can tell something's up. You'd better let me do it. Ryder, I love that you're coming to my rescue, but just this once, I'm gonna save myself. You push your sleeves up, square your stance, determined not to let Ryder see how upset you are. There's no once about it. You've been saving yourself since long before I came on the scene. Ryder puts a calming hand on your back, and you can't help but melt into his grasp, and the concern in his eyes grows. But I need you to know, you never have to do it alone. You try to fight your sudden rush of emotions, but a choked sob escapes you. His arm is around you almost at once. It's okay, Belle, I got you. The warm pressure of Ryder's arm is soothing, but you don't have time to come up with a response before Mandy dashes out of the house. What's going on? Ryder, what did you do? Why would you assume it was me? I'm fine. This isn't Ryder's fault. You don't look fine. You look like someone just told you your pet died. I was trying to get the story out of her when you came running out and interrupted us. You guys are being too nice to me. You can feel a hot prickling of tears building up behind your eyes. I don't deserve you to, not after the mess I've gotten myself into. In that moment, Mandy and Ryder band together. They position their bodies so that you're trapped against the railing of the corral. Everyone deserves kindness, Belle, especially you. Even when you don't want it. Now spill. Looking between them, you realize there's nothing you want more than to unburden yourself to these two, and with a sigh, you do. I got a letter this morning from an old friend who wants to reconnect. I guess hearing from him out of the blue like that rattled me more than I expected. Not that evil ex you were telling me about? Belle has an evil ex? What is it, Scott Pilgrim versus the world? You can't help but laugh, the weight of the sorrow slowly lifting as they helped lighten your load. It's not that bad. I swear, You close your eyes and think of all the ways Cal used to bring you down. He always made me feel like I wasn't good enough for him. The night I met Ryder was the night I finally left. I had no money, no job, no support of any kind. Ryder and Mandy remained silent as you unburden yourself. Popping your eyes open again, you find nothing but sympathy on their faces. Until you guys took me in and made me a part of this place. No questions asked. Ryder steps close to you, his hand firmly wrapping around your wrist and pulling you flush to him. You're no charity case, Belle, no matter what that loser made you believe. You've changed this place. You wrap your arms around him and linger there for a moment, letting him hold you. But then he pulls back slightly, a troubled look on his face. When you say he's trying to reconnect, what do you mean? It's better if I show you what he wrote. You pull out the crumpled note and magazine page. Ryder snatches it out of your hand, his whole body vibrating as he reads the message. That rat bastard, is this supposed to be a threat? Mandy is the next to read the note, her brow furrows as she puzzles over the lines. I'll be happy to drop things off in person, now that I know exactly where you are. It sure as hell sounds like a threat to me. I got a little something for him if he's ever sets foot on the farm. It's okay, guys, thanks. Just being able to talk about it is helping. We can get back to work now. Work? When you're in this state? I'm with Mandy on this one. You're not going to be any good to the animals until you get your head straight. We're going out. Wait, you want to go out around people? You're in clear need of a pick-me-up. I can tolerate the general public for that. This is a perfect chance for the three of us to get out of here and conjure up some Martinez Ranch fun. A night of drinking and dancing does sound like the perfect way to forget about Cal. Hopefully we're not forgetting about the cow that needs the medicine. But only if you're sure. So sure, let's finish up any last-minute chores and meet up in half an hour. After finishing, you head inside your cabin to change your boots when the door to your closet catches your eye. If we're stepping out tonight, I should make a few heads turn, or at least one in particular. You rifle through your closet for an outfit, the perfect combo of appeal and southern charm, and come across one that fits the bill. One night only. Eat your heart out, Calloway Harbor. Who? Ryder and Mandy have the car waiting when you arrive, and the moment they turn to look at you, you know you made the right choice. Damn, Belle. Save some sexy for the rest of us. Ryder's eyes skim their way up your bare thighs with barely concealed lust, and as he opens the car door for you, he lowers his voice to a growl. Looking good, cowgirl. Right back at ya. What are we waiting for? Let's head up. The local bar hums with the activity when you arrive. A live band is set up in one corner. People crowd around the bar to order their drinks. Wow, I had no idea there was such a big nightlife here. It's the cowboy lifestyle. Some cowboys at least work hard and play hard. And drink hard. She takes you by the hand and drags you towards the bar with Ryder a step behind. No gimmicks, just booze. I refuse to drink anything that's red. Unless it's the blood of your enemies? Tonight we're drinking the blood of your enemy, remember? Damn straight. We're gonna wipe him from your mind, even if we have to do it one body shot at a time. Your whole body thrums with anticipation. You've never seen a Mandy and Ryder so united and playful, or so eager to please. Curse you for not wanting a body shot off of both as an option D. Or C, technically. Women, though, right? Count me in for whatever color alcohol you please, as long as I get to drink it off of Mandy. Oh, this is gonna be good. She sashays up to the bartender and orders the shot before tucking the glass between her breasts. It splashes over the swell of her cleavage, the droplets glistening on her skin. Bottoms up, Belle. Don't mind if I do. You drop your mouth to her chest, running your tongue over the spilled droplets before pulling her towards you and tipping the shot into your mouth. That was done like a real pro, Belle. That must not be your first time. If I'm lucky, it won't be the last one either. Ryder stays back at the bar to order another round while Mandy begins making the rounds. It feels like she knows every single person in the bar by name. Amir, so good to see you again. How's cabin season doing? With every new face, you can't help but feel your anxiety ratcheting up. Strangers brush against you as you head to the booth. It's so crowded in here. It'd be easy for Cal to hide in one of those dark corners, just waiting for his chance to slide back into my life. Ryder slides next to you with some drinks. Whoa, Belle. What's wrong? Nothing. I'm just worried about Cal. Now that he knows where I am, I feel like I see his face everywhere. Ryder sets the drinks aside and puts both hands on your shoulders. You're safe with us, Belle. That's a promise. You open your mouth to deflect. You're interrupted by the sound of the DJ picking up the microphone. Hello, Lewin. How are you? Alright, let's give him a southern twang. Alright, folks. It's time to hit the floor for a good old-fashioned two-step. He watches everyone streams to the dance floor, and the whole room seems to shake as boots pound the old floorboards in unison. How does everyone just magically know the steps? You're in the country now, Belle. We're born with the two-step in our blood. Everyone makes it look so easy. Mandy rushes over, her foot tapping and body swaying, time to the beat. Remember that time we almost won the two-step competition at a barn raising, Ryder? Of course I remember. We had the trophy until you stomped on my foot and damn near broke my toe. You guys are that good? Can you teach me? Ryder puffs up his chest with a lopsided quirk of the lips that does strange things to your insides. Of course I can teach you. Never underestimate a cowboy when it comes to mastering any physical activity. And you know me, if it involves a hot body next to mine, I'm always down for a good time. Mandy rakes her gaze over you, a fiery light in her eyes as she takes in every inch of your exposed skin. Undo the body shot of Mandy. We'll do Ryder. Ryder, you're like whipping me into shape. I guess I did promise you I'd socialize. Mandy laughs as you and Ryder head out on the dance floor. In that case, I'm gonna go make friends with some vodka. You two have fun. The dance floor's packed with bodies as Ryder takes you by the hand and finds a spot right in the center. Shouldn't we start somewhere less in the way? The fastest way to learn is to jump with both feet. Actually, it's more of a 1-2 shuffle, but you get the idea. He clasps your right hand with one hand and puts the other on your shoulder. Now, you mirror my stance. You lift your hand to his strong, wide shoulder. His muscles are warm to the touch, his scent subtle but intoxicating as you step closer. As your chest bumps his, you become aware of how close your bodies are. He doesn't back away, letting you feel every inch of his power and control. The trick is to always keep moving. Quick, quick, slow, slow. He drives you backwards 2 steps before twirling you to the side for 2 more. You mean like this? His hold on your hand tightens as you step too soon and ram your hips against his. Almost. You're thinking too much about it. The trick is to turn your brain off and let your body take over. My body would rather pull you into a dark corner. If you really want to let my instincts take over, then we better head somewhere dark and very, very private. Don't make a threat like that unless you're willing to see it through. Ryder slides his hand down from your shoulder to your side. He doesn't stop until he reaches your hip when he changes his grip to one of hard, unyielding pressure. Ryder, you can't... You're the one taunting me with promise of dark corners, but if you'd rather not, then go ahead and stop me. Your body responds to Ryder with a hot, heaving pang. All you can think about is the way his hips move, the swaying of your bodies until the song ends with a twang. That's a wrap, folks. It looked like some of you were having a little too much fun out there. Laughing and exhilarated, you head back to the bar. Though the bar is crowded with people, Mandy manages to secure a place with 3 open stools, and the bartender heads your way immediately. You look awfully thirsty, hon. What can I get you? It's my friend Belle's birthday, so we were hoping for something extra special, if you know what I mean. Mandy, it's not... The sharp point of her boot hits your shin. She starts batting her eyes even harder. A birthday, huh? Lucky for you. I know just the thing. The bartender reaches for a bell above her head and gives it a loud clang. All at once, every waiter and busboy in the place comes filing on. Looks like we've got ourselves down a home special coming right up. Bring out the saddle. Mortification washes over you as one of the waiters drags out a wooden sawhorse with a genuine leather saddle draped over the center. Hop on up. We'll get the celebration underway. Climb on the saddle. Even as the heat flushes your cheeks, you climb onto the empty saddle, sweating your thighs to settle on the leather and immediately rewarded with a laugh from Mandy. Work it, darling. You take the pommel in one hand and pretend to ride as the entire club breaks out in song. Mandy sings loudest of all her bright smile as she watches you rock your body back and forth. That was a hell of a ride, Belle. Happy birthday, dear Belle. Happy birthday to you. By the time the song ends, you're feeling much more relaxed and excited about the night ahead. After a display like that, it's obvious Cal isn't here. He would never let something like that happen in public, which means I'm free to do whatever I want, whoever I want to do it with. See, Belle, nothing bad can touch you in a place like this. Ryder slides his arm over the back of your bar stool, his arm brushing against your shoulder. Heat practically radiates off of him. Yeah, your ex is 1,000 miles away. You can let him decide what... You can't let him decide what makes you happy. Mandy slides her hand underneath the bar and gives your thigh a squeeze. She lets her hand linger as it slides a few inches higher. You're a successful, badass rancher now, and it's your birthday. You barely have time to groan before the bartender slides 3 shot glasses in front of you. He nods at a man standing near the end of the bar who raises his drink to you in a toast. This one on the end is a compliment of a gentleman in the bolero tie. The other 2 are from the women over there by the jukebox. For me? Really? Oh, great. Now you're gonna get an even bigger head than Mandy. Sounds like someone's jealous. Uh-oh. Are you feeling a little left out? Of course not. You've been so busy looking at me, you haven't even noticed all the attention you're getting. As you glance around the bar, it seems like the three of you have garnered more attention than usual. The bartender returns with 2 more shots, which he places in front of Mandy and Ryder. For little old me? From the woman at the booth, and the gal in the baseball cap. You guys are making my job easy tonight. It's because everyone can see straight through Mandy's top. Ryder! To forward-thinking businesswoman, you are underneath. Mandy tips her head back and lets loose a tinkling laugh. You can barely believe your eyes when they link arms and shoot their round of drinks. I don't think I've ever seen them free and playful before, especially with each other. A drop slides down the side of Mandy's mouth before she can catch it. Ryder reaches up and wipes it away with a wide pat of his thumb. He lifts his thumb as though to lick the drop away. You stop him by hooking your fingers around his waist. You should let Mandy clean up her own messes. This could blossom. This could blossom, I'm just saying. If she spilled it, she should clean it, don't you think? You stare pointedly at Ryder's thumb and back at Mandy with a soft moan of surprise. She catches your meaning. Belle's absolutely right. I should take care of that for you. She leans forward and takes Ryder's thumb between her lips, her gaze locked on yours. She sucks until every last drop is cleaned away. Holy hell, that's hot. Something in the air shifts as the three of you continue sitting side by side. Everyone is feeling a little tipsy, but there's something more than that. I wouldn't want to overindulge in all these free drinks. I ought to show everyone in this bar that I'm taken. Mandy shifts in her seat and smoothly crosses one leg over the other, the strap of her top slipping down her shoulder as the swell of her cleavage rises and falls. And if it means I get to spend a few hours watching Belle's body move across the dance floor, even better. What do you think, Ryder? Is it Belle's birthday after all? She deserves to be celebrated in a big way. Ryder sucks in a short breath as he turns to face you. Every movement is tight and tightly controlled, but you can see the way his body reacts as his gaze flicks to you hungrily. Birthdays only come around once a year, after all. I can see them giving her the VIP room for the night, with whoever she wants. Are they offering what I think they're offering? I'm here for this, you know? I've always wondered what the back room in a place like this looks like. The heat that's been simmering low in your belly fires up as you stand and lead the way towards the VIP room. From behind you, Mandy slings her arms around your neck, her voice low and sultry next to your ear. It's not the room that matters, it's what you do in it that counts. A jolt rockets through you as Ryder's voice sounds in your other ears. Breath is warm and laughing as it skips down the side of your throat. For once, I have to agree with Mandy. I could have you in a ditch and come away satisfied. If this is what working as a team looks like, count me in. The three of you step into a swanky, dimly lit room. You walk towards the chilled bottle of champagne in a bucket while Mandy and Ryder remove some layers. Fancy. A little bubbly should get this party going. Speak for yourself. A shelf of whiskey is all I need to set the mood. Mandy rolls her eyes at you as she takes the bottle, lifts it to her mouth, and takes a long, unladylike pull. How painfully on brand, Ryder. Would it kill you to try something new? To your surprise, Ryder grabs Mandy around the waist and pulls her towards him, his eyes locked on yours. He reaches down to give her ass a playful squeeze. From the way he touches her, you can tell who he's really thinking about. I am trying something new, remember? This is for Belle and Belle only. Mandy squeals happily as Ryder releases her and pours himself a glass of whiskey. Well, Belle, what will you have to drink? A little bit of both, and then it down. If you know that song, let me know in the comment section. Good times. That's why I'm here, isn't it? To sample a little of everything. Oh, Adventurous of you. Just so long as you know what you're getting into. Ryder pulls a glass down from the top of her shelf and pours a finger of whiskey into it. Giggling, Mandy joins him and tops it off with a healthy dollop of champagne. Wait, I thought we were just going to take a swig of both, not both together. Ugh. Business on the bottom, party on the top. That's the plan, anyway. He passes you the drink. They both watch as you kick it back with one swallow. It's different, but I like it. I like it a lot. Ryder takes a seat at one of the VIP room couches and pats his lap an invitation. Despite the pounding of your heart, you can hear the muffled sound of music from the bar as you settle yourself on top of him and begin moving in time to the beat. He hooks an arm around your waist and lifts you slowly up and down on top of him as you try not to notice the hard, intense heat of his body underneath yours. Are we playing lap dance? I know how to help with that. She takes another long pull from the champagne bottle before approaching you. With a low-throated laugh, she fumbles with your top and exposes you as she slides it off your chest. You moan as she bears you, inch by inch, and moan even harder when Ryder slides his hand near your bare thighs and begins snaking your skirt up to your waist. Belle's very pretty when she's gyrating on top of you, Ryder. He groans as he reaches the edge of your panties and begins slowly sliding them down your body. You can sure as hell say that again. Mandy steps back and sways to the music, echoing your movements as you grind against Ryder's lap. She unbuttons her jeans and tugs them slowly down. Subtle, Mandy. It's dark, we're alone, and I'm feeling very relaxed. Why bother with subtlety? She practically purrs as she arches closer to you. As her legs fall open around yours, you slide your palm around her inner thigh. She flutters her eyelashes up at you with a smile of invitation. It's okay, Belle. You can play with me however you want. Wow. This book went from like a 2 in speed to like a 50 out of 10. The cops can't even catch this one. I should... Why not? There are 3 of us in the room for a reason, remember? If Belle wants it, who am I to resist? As Ryder reaches around your body towards Mandy's exposed thighs. Instead of touching her by himself, he lifts your hands until you move as one, both of you gliding your hands between her legs. She's already wet to the touch, the gusset of her panties soaked through the evening's activities. Moving as one, you and Ryder push the fabric aside to find her heat. Yep, we know we're gonna have to censor some of this. Holy hell. Yep. I'd like it to go on the official record that I lasted the longest. Ryder tosses a satin throw pillow at her with a grunt. It's a one-night stand, Manny, not a bull riding competition. You're the one saying that because you're a sore loser. Actually, I think we can all count ourselves as winners tonight. That was hot. You didn't miss much, we'll just go with that. Mandy adjusts your clothing before helping you do the same. Ryder watches both of you with a satisfied smirk. The hottest. I agree. Raising a little hell never felt so good. The next morning, you wake up in your cabin feeling more relaxed and happy than you've had in a long time. Last night was amazing. I can't believe that this is actually my life now. You yawn and stretch, wondering what's on the agenda for today when your bedroom door swings open with a crash. Belle, what are you doing still in bed? Waking up? She scrambles around the room, throwing random articles of clothing and shoes on top of you. You need to get dressed, Dad. I totally forgot that we have a huge meeting this morning. All the way in the city. What do you mean a huge meeting? Are you sure you want me there? I'm only a ranch hand. I'm desperate, Belle. I'm gonna need all the help I can get. They're big potential partners. We impressed them at the fair and my dad set up a meeting with them. A meeting we're not prepared for? A meeting you didn't mention to us? A meeting I forgot existed. If you and Ryder don't help me out, there's a good chance we'll be all out of a job. Well, short, sweet, and to the point, I guess. Without further ado, thanks for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And down in the description, plenty of things to check out there. Let me know in the comment section below what you all thought. As always, I value your input, comments, and the whole 9 yards. Hey, look, Pixelberry might actually be listening. They might actually be listening to what some, if not most, of their writers want, which is the possibility of having both, or at least balancing both. I don't know, that's my opinion. I'm more of a juggling person and willing to handle both, especially for you, the reader and viewer's experience. So that way, if you like one particular person, but you do not like another, and, you know, I, in some of these books, have to lean towards one or the other, at least that way, you get to enjoy the best of both worlds. And hey, maybe it'll open some of your minds or whatnot, I don't know, or some of you may be set on it. Again, thanks for watching. Catch you all later. Peace out.